everyone, this is Principal Moore, and I want to welcome you to the Pearl family. We have made this video for our new families to help answer some of those frequently asked questions and make you feel comfortable as you start your Pearl adventure.
Communication is important to us here at Pearl. You should have already received the Pearl School Calendar, and it is available year-round on our website. You want to make sure and mark the major Pearl School events, as we do expect 100% attendance. Hopefully, you have already been receiving text from Mrs. Ixta in the Pearl office. If not, make sure and call right away to get that set up. Your children's homeroom teachers will also be sending a welcome text at the beginning of school so that you will have the number to reach them as well with any questions you may have throughout the school year. We send out a weekly e-newsletter every Tuesday with important school information as well as helpful links to things like the lunch menu, as well as our weekly newscast presented by our 6th graders. Pearl even has their own app with GradeLink. You will receive login information at the beginning of the school year. This handy app will have teacher homepages with classroom information like spelling lists, test dates, reading minute totals, as well as a link to grades and payment information. You can even view our latest newsletter there. Every Tuesday, the office will send home our communication envelope with important information from the office as well as the teachers. You need to sign this and return it on Wednesday. It will include this helpful bi-weekly calendar with information on upcoming events like field trips, picture day, teamwork day, etc. Drop-off for school each morning is from 7:55 to 8:10 in the morning, and there will be no charge for Dolphin Club if you drop off during that window. School begins promptly at 8:15, and students need to be in the classroom ready to go at that time. Dismissal at the end of the day is 2:45 for kindergarten through 4th grade, and our 5th and 6th graders get out at 3:00 p.m. If you do have siblings that cross over between the two time frames, you can just do one pickup at 3:00. Wednesdays, we do have a late start as the teachers have faculty meeting in the morning. Drop-off moves to 8:30 to 8:45, with school beginning promptly at 8:50. If you are taking the school bus each morning, that means it also will be arriving later in the day, so make sure and check that schedule.
Cars will enter from the east driveway and circle around to drop off near Mrs. Moore at the south entrance of the main classroom building. It is a great time for students to say hi and check out any lost and found I might have from the office. Now remember, drop-off should be quick. If you need to get out to unbuckle a car seat, or you want to simply walk your child to class, make sure you park your car and don't get in the drop-off line, because we don't want to slow that down for those who need to rush off to work. When you exit, you want to make sure you go out the south side nearest the church. This greatly helps with the flow of traffic. And remember, always drive slowly and keep out an eye for wandering children.
The car line will work the same at the end of the day. Remember to enter from the South Peck entrance and exit onto Longden. The teachers will bring the students out, but again remember, if you have to get out to put your child in a car seat, please go ahead and park and walk over to pick up your child. Make sure you go to the Pearl website to check out the page on all the back-to-school forms, including important lists like school supplies as well as dress code. We do have a uniform at Pearl, but it is only used for field trips. Of course, they're welcome to wear them any day, but they are only required on field trip days. That includes uniform, khaki, bottoms, and the polo shirt, which can be bought in the Pearl office. It also includes a Pearl sweatshirt if they need to wear a sweatshirt that day. We also have Pearl t-shirts, but those are optional and are worn on Fridays. We have a dress code with a list of items that the students are allowed to wear. We want them to look nice for school and not as if it's a play day. Mostly that includes collared polos and uniform pants or shorts, and for girls it also includes dresses and skirts and blouse. You can check out the full list and look over that. One thing to note is graphic sweatshirts are not allowed. They can wear Care or Pearl or any plain t-shirt, and small Nike logos are okay, but no large design graphic sweatshirts. Our Pearl secretary is Mrs. Michaela Ixta. When you were in admissions, Miss Colleen Drain was your main contact. But now that you are at Pearl officially, Mrs. Ixta is your go-to person for any help you need from the office.
All the uniforms in the office that the children will wear on field trips and other special occasions. So you can come in here and you can size your child, but we will have that available at back to school night and also in the office on regular days. On the first day of school, I'd like you to not come in and buy uniforms because I will be very busy helping everybody else transition for the first day of school.
Dolphin Club is Pearl's before and after school program. It includes study hall, activities, games, and a snack. It is complimentary for students going to Care that day, as the bus will pick them up and take them to Care Park or Wingate Park or wherever their activity is at for Care Youth League. You can pay for Dolphin Club hourly, but there are also monthly and annual payment plans that make it much more affordable if you are using it regularly. There is a $1 a minute late charge if you arrive after 6 p.m., so do try and be on time to pick up your child after school. For Dolphin Club, you'll enter through the main buzzing gate, and you will be receiving the new code for the gate this year, which will be texted out by Mrs. Ixta before school starts. Morning Dolphin Club starts at 6:45 a.m. and is located this year in room A2. Afternoon Dolphin Club checkout is typically in their classrooms for study hall, and then out on the playground in the middle of the afternoon, and in the evening they will be back inside in A2. School lunches are provided by Monrovia Unified School District, and students can either bring or buy their lunch. We also have breakfast snacks available for purchase. You will receive a monthly menu each week in your communication envelope, and you can pay on the GradeLink app, as we will also be recording any purchases on that as well. Students will order each morning from their homeroom teacher, so you can look over the menu and pick which days your students would like to buy.
A couple notes from Mrs. Ixta in the office.
Hi everybody! Just wanted to let you know that payments can easily be made online on our website, pearlprep.org, or you can always come into the office or send them in the communication envelope, so things like lunch and tuition. But if you're making a cash payment, we would always like you to come into the office so that you can get a receipt and we make sure it gets safely into our register. You have medication that your child needs to take, that is fine. We'd like to have you administer it at home, but if it needs to be at school, that's totally fine. I will be in charge of that. Turn that into the office to me and make sure you have filled out a medicine request form so we know when and how to give it to your child. Also, we want any as needed medications turned in day one, especially those EpiPens and inhalers, so make sure you turn that in day one in the morning to the office.
Pearl asks each family to volunteer 10 hours throughout the year. These hours are self-reported on our GradeLink app in the tab that says Service Hours. You can get hours for volunteering to chaperone on field trips, donating items or helping out at major school events, or helping out in the classroom with different projects, or even with kindergarten, they always take parent or grandparent volunteers to read with the students. You can also get hours by attending or volunteering with our PAL parent group. That's kind of like what other schools might call their PTA. They meet monthly and will plan lots of fun school events for the school. We want to officially welcome you to the Pearl family. We hope you found this orientation video helpful and that it answered many of your questions. If not though, make sure and call or text us, as we are always happy to help in the Pearl office. We look forward to seeing you on the first day of school, as our PAL parent group is providing refreshments and will have lots of fun photo props so that you can capture this special moment. Lastly, don't forget to go to this link to play our fun review game on the material you learned in this video. You don't need an account to log in, but we do ask that you put your child's last name so that we can give your family credit for taking this fun quiz. Good luck and have fun playing the Monster Brawl.